Hello students, and welcome to another new video by Notebook. In this video, we shall discuss about many things we express and understand without the use of words or speaking. We will tell what we want to tell without words. We will hear what we want to hear without sound. Wow, this is going to be hard. It may be hard to speak our thoughts without speaking, but we will try. There's plenty of people in this world who have this problem. They are not able to speak or hear or see, and yet they express their feelings to people around them. Seeing, hearing, and talking are gifts from God. Unfortunately, we do not always understand this. Imagine this lady crossing the street. As you can see, she is blind. She clearly needs help from her pet dog to cross the street because the dog is able to see things that she is not able to see. Imagine that something wrong happens to her dog. Who would help her then? Who would become her eyes and protect her? It's really very sad that many of the people around us in this world are blind, deaf, and dumb. Have you ever tried to think about these people or help them? Let's at least try and see if we can understand their feelings, even if they don't speak to us. Let's try to read their facial expressions one by one. I'm sure you would love doing this exercise because it's very similar to a game of dumb charades. Dumb charades is trying to express your thoughts with hand movements and facial expressions. You cannot speak when you are playing dumb charades. Suppose you want to express a monkey. You can express it with monkey-like actions, right? So let's see how many of these faces can you interpret. Do they look familiar to you? Look at Aftab. He has broken his favorite toy. How do you think his face would be after the breaking of the toy? Well, of course, he would look sad and in tears. Can we see his feelings now? This is Julie. She has a wonderful newcomer in the family. It's her sister, and she is very excited. Can you imagine her facial expressions? Our next person is Yamini's mother. Yamini's mother was cooking in the kitchen when the bottle of pickle fell off from her hand. The bottle broke and all the pickle was out. How would she look after this? Of course, she would seem upset. Then there is Rihanna. Rihanna is afraid of dogs, and suddenly she sees one coming at her. How do you feel about these experiences? Have you seen anyone being angry after we present a gift to them? No, we don't. We will always see them happy. So expressions are very natural. We all express in almost the same way. You may even know what your friend is thinking, even when he or she is not telling you anything. Have you ever tried that? Let's think about a squirrel story and look at a few pictures. Can you write a story based on what you see in these pictures? Let's try. First, let's give a title to the story. A Happy Meal. Squirrel Tucky had a good life. He would jump around on trees and sing and dance. He ate the little fruits that he found on the trees. Once he decided to cook a good meal. Tucky must have seen some of the other squirrels cooking, so he lit a small fire and brought everything he needed. He then started to cook his most favorite meal. Tucky's food smelled really good. He was so happy for it that he never stopped dancing. Birds and the other animals smelled Tucky's food, which was delicious. They also wanted to eat his food. Tucky was nice enough to share his food with everyone. This was the end of the story. Did you enjoy Tucky's story? Tucky is a little squirrel, but he has a big heart. Now that we can interpret pictures and feelings, let's try some hand mudras. You may often see mudras being used in classical dance performances. This is a mudra that may be interpreted as a trishul. Let's look at a few more that are given in the book. This one looks like the bud of a flower. This is the flower lotus. Which animal do you imagine when you look at this mudra? And this one is a famous boar with its horns. So just like pictures that don't speak, mudras are used to express thoughts and emotions. I am sure you have learnt about a few by now. That's all we have for this lesson, and we hope to see you very soon with another video. Until then, happy learning.